What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Monster Hunter Now video. And it's a boy once again, Jurassic Papi. Guys, this is the build that I have been using for this, actually since the pink rathian was first introduced and I was slowly building up my items. But this is the build that I've been using for the pink rathians to be the Master Wyvern Slayer and help me to slay about 200 to 250 pink rathians, currently working on those Lunar New Year dual blades. But I wanted to share this video. I wanted to share my build. Hopefully you guys can put it to some use. But before we begin, please leave a like on this video, comment down below, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate the support. Thanks so much for stopping by, and let's get right into it. Now, this build has gotten me to Thunder Attack level 5, a focus of level 3, the health boost of level 2, evade extender level 1, and last stand level 1. Now I'm currently running the Lightning Punisher 2 grade 7 5 out of 5, the Puke Hood 6 grade 6 4 out of 5, the Kadachi Mel 4 grade 5 4 out of 5, the Zenogre Braces 2 grade 6 1 out of 5, the Kadachi Coil 5 grade 6 1 out of 5, and the Yura Greaves 4 grade 6 2 out of 5. Now you could make a very justifiable argument saying that I incorrectly leveled up these pieces of armor, and you know what, and I honestly agree with you, and let me tell you why. When I first started playing the game, I didn't know that some armors, once you reach grade 6, they would unlock a second ability, and that some armors at grade 5 when first unlocked would have both abilities already. And then on top of that, I thought, well, if I keep upgrading this armor, you know, the ability will increase. But that was obviously not the case. Now learn from my mistake, and honestly, just stop upgrading the piece of armor once you unlock either the second ability or you unlock the level 2 of that ability in the armor piece. Especially with this game still being about 4 months old now, you know, we're not really sure what the future holds. So it would be best to just save your resources in case maybe say layered armor comes into the game and they, you know, certain things unlock at grade 8 now, you know, and we need more Wyvern gems or something. We're not really sure. But yes, I would honestly say just unlock the second abilities and just hold off for now. But that's why I have the Yura Greaves, because not only did it help me with my focus build to increase it to level 3, but it also carried Last Stand. Now Last Stand, in case you have forgotten, increases your defense by 50 when your health drops to 29% or lower. It's kind of like the Great Value version of Guts from the Puke build. No, not the Puke, the Kuluyaku. Now the reason why I make that comparison is because Guts, at least one time per hunt, you will survive lethal damage taken at 80 health or above. So it triggers as if you were about to fall, but Last Stand does kind of the same thing, but when your health drops below 29%, your defense increases. But it's weird because it just depends on where your health is at and if the defense is enough to help you survive. Now I also chose the Kadachi Mel for Evade Extender, which very slightly extends evasion distance. Now this has been extremely beneficial because, as we all know, the pink rathian will occasionally shoot 3 fireballs. But if you watch closely here in this next footage that I'm about to show you, and I'll even replay it a little bit as well, but you can perfectly align yourself with the tip of the head, roll in, left or right, and the evasion distance will completely avoid any damage at all from those 3 fireballs, which also helps with the timing as well as prepping up for a charged hit, whether it's 1, 2, or 3. Now one more time in slow-mo. But with the Evade Extender, you know that you're going to be alright. You know that you're going to completely avoid any damage when it shoots the 3. And it also allows you to kind of move around the monster a little easier. Now, the downside for sure is you're sacrificing like a lock-on ability or something to help you better pinpoint certain body parts of the pink Rathian. But with that being said, it kind of just depends on you as a player, right? Do you want lock-on? Do you feel like you really need it? You know, you're going to be sacrificing something, probably just one or two skills, especially when it comes to this build. So that's completely up to the player. And, you know, it's really up to you on what you want to do with it. Now, the big downside to this build, if you're a big lock-on fan, and you know what, also, you might not even like this build at all, and that's perfectly okay too. But if you're a big lock-on fan, it might be a little more difficult to target that piece of the monster that you really want. But, little side note here, I don't think in Monster Hunter now, it even matters. You know, you're not guaranteed that specific part anyway. All breaking parts does in this game is gives you an extra item slot, which of course is awesome, and which of course you should be going for anyway. You should always be going for the weak points for two reasons. Break the part so you can get an extra item, as well as just the extra damage that they receive when you're hitting those weak points. So those are two pluses, but you know, you aren't promised that specific part like the spike or something like that. It's just all random anyway. I wanted to spend the last part of this video talking about the weapon itself, and that's the Lightning Punisher 2. Now, I do currently have mine at grade 7, level 5 out of 5. It's ready to overgrade. I even have the Wyvern gem shards for it now. But one important thing that I've been looking for up to this point is how far a specific build can get me. You know, how far can I punch up? Now, unfortunately, I think the Zinogre Greatsword is a lot better than the Lightning Punisher element-wise, for sure. And right now, at least in the state of the game, how it is, element is king. It might change in the future, and I guess we should all expect things to change probably in the future, as with any game. You know, they don't like to keep things too consistent often, but the Zinogre Blade would be a better choice. Now, the big downside of that is the Zinogre, as we all know, can only be found in Hunathons and not out in the wild. So with that being said, I had a pretty big investment in the Lightning Punisher 2, and with it being a grade 7, I have been able to take down the level 7 as well as level 8 monsters, including the pink Rathian. So that, I mean, to me, just personally, I know skill goes with it, but skill and like the damage output, as well as, you know, perfect timing, everything else, it's been really helpful with me. This build has been awesome for me. I really enjoy and look forward to taking on more pink Rathians this way, honestly. All I'm going to do is upgrade it probably here in the near future. But everybody, thank you so much. That's going to be the end of this video. I appreciate all the support. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think, all right? I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.